Welcome to Lingualens. You might know this channel for language learning, but today we're doing something a little different. We're diving into a new series where we'll explore school subjects together, starting with physics. In this series, I'll be your guide, teaching subjects in a simple, easy-to-understand way. And just like in a real classroom, you'll see a student asking questions, because we know that learning is all about curiosity and understanding. But there's more. To connect back to the original purpose of Lingualens, language learning, we'll also aim to teach these lessons in different languages. That way, you can not only learn physics, but improve your language skills at the same time. So, whether you're a beginner in physics, a language learner, or both, this is the place for you. Let's learn physics together and make sense of the world around us, one subject and one language at a time. And don't forget to ask your own questions in the comments below. Physics is the study of matter, energy, and the fundamental forces of nature, aiming to understand how the universe behaves. Do you have any questions so far?
No.
Physics can be divided into several branches, such as classical mechanics, electromagnetism, thermodynamics, and quantum mechanics, each focusing on different aspects of the physical world. Any questions about this?
I guess I don't need to worry about what these branches mean for now.
Exactly. We'll explore the meaning of each branch later, so no need to worry about them just yet. For now, it's enough to know that physics covers various areas of study. Next, physics relies on fundamental concepts like force, energy, and motion to explain the behavior of objects and systems. Any questions about this?
No.
One of the most basic concepts in physics is motion, which describes how objects move in space and time, influenced by forces like gravity or friction. Any questions so far?
I guess we will learn about friction later.
Yes, exactly. We'll cover friction and other forces in more detail later. For now, let's focus on motion. Motion can be described using quantities like speed, velocity, and acceleration, which help us understand how fast something moves and how its motion changes over time. Any questions about this?
Aren't speed and velocity the same thing?
That's a great question. Speed and velocity are related, but not exactly the same. Speed is a scalar quantity, which means it only tells you how fast something is moving without any direction. Velocity, on the other hand, is a vector quantity, meaning it tells you both how fast something is moving and in which direction. So, speed is just how fast, while velocity is how fast and where to. This difference will become clearer as we explore more examples later. Does that help?
Yes.
Great. Another important concept in motion is acceleration, which describes how the velocity of an object changes over time. If an object speeds up, slows down, or changes direction, it's experiencing acceleration. Any questions about this?
Acceleration is also related to slowing down? I thought it was deceleration.
Good observation. While it might seem like deceleration is a separate concept, acceleration technically refers to any change in velocity, whether speeding up or slowing down. Deceleration is just a specific type of acceleration where the velocity decreases, but both are still forms of acceleration. So, when an object slows down, it's still accelerating, just in the opposite direction of its motion. Does that make sense?
So how do you call when the velocity increase?
When velocity increases, it's simply called acceleration. The term acceleration on its own typically implies an increase in speed unless otherwise specified. When speed decreases, we might use the term deceleration for clarity, but both are types of acceleration. Does that clear things up?
Does that mean when we decelerate, we actually accelerate in the opposite direction?
Yes, exactly. When we decelerate, we are essentially accelerating in the opposite direction of the motion. In physics terms, acceleration is a change in velocity. So, if you're slowing down, your velocity is decreasing in one direction, which can be thought of as accelerating in the opposite direction. Any further questions on this?
No.
Great. Now, in addition to acceleration, motion is also influenced by forces, which are pushes or pulls that cause objects to move, stop, or change direction. Any questions so far?
No.
One of the most important forces in physics is gravity, which is the force that attracts objects with mass toward one another, like how the Earth pulls everything toward its center. Any questions about this?
Object with mass.
Yes. An object with mass is anything that has physical substance and takes up space. Mass is a measure of how much matter an object contains, and it's what gives objects weight when under the influence of gravity. We'll explore mass in more detail soon, but does that clarify things for now?
Give me an example of an object without mass.
In physics, an example of something without mass is light, or more specifically, photons, the particles that make up light. Photons have energy and momentum, but they do not have mass. Any questions about this?
No.
Great. Now, gravity is one of the 4 fundamental forces in physics, alongside electromagnetism, the strong nuclear force, and the weak nuclear force. Any questions about this?
I guess I have to accept that.
Yes, for now. Just knowing these 4 forces exist is enough. We'll dive deeper into each one later. Hey there, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay up to date with our latest content, do us a favor and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to click the bell icon to be the first to know when we drop new videos. If you liked what you saw, give us a thumbs up. Your support means the world to us and helps us create even more amazing content for you. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next video.